restored the Snyderverse and released the Ayer cut. So now we have this trend coming up on February 14, and it's sell Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix. All right, everybody. So a lot of people have been saying, hey, let it go. It doesn't exist. It's dead, blah, blah. The same thing that happened with the Snyder cut, it's repeating itself again. All right. A lot of haters and a lot of y'all people, anti-Snyder fans, joke's on you. All right. I want to say a few things that are simple-minded people will not comprehend, and it's going to trigger you, and I'm glad it's going to trigger you, because simple-minded people are like that. They get triggered easily. All right. Now, the Snyderverse is not dead. All right. Overall, the Snyderverse is not dead. So when you guys say, oh, the Snyderverse is dead, it's done. No, it's not. Here's how it is. Remember, the Snyderverse is not just DC. All right. When I speak about the Snyderverse, it's overall everything Zack Snyder has done. Yes, we're familiar with DC, with what he did and everything, and that's what we're fighting for. But on Netflix, don't forget, he has Rebel Moon coming out, and he has other projects. He also has Army of the Dead. So who's the one doing that? Zack Snyder. So what does that fall under? The Snyderverse. You see how the joke's on you? You keep on talking, saying, oh, it's not, the Snyderverse doesn't blah, blah, blah. It's still going on. It's just not with DC at the moment. So it's still on pause, because this is why we're fighting for it. Because the difference between people like you, simple-minded anti-Snyder haters, are the toxic ones, is that you guys have no faith and no hope. You guys only have faith and hope for what's going on. All right. The difference is we that are fighting and continue to fight, even though we face hard times and freaking hard moments with y'all, with all the crap y'all be talking about us. Go ahead, keep labeling us. The more you do it, the more we get stronger. That's the difference, because we do not give up, and we will not give up. You see the difference? That's what warriors do. Warriors keep on fighting, and that's what we're doing. We're fighting for Zack Snyder's vision to come forth and keep on going. So continue the Snyderverse, if you may will. And the thing is, people don't want to see that, because everybody's too afraid, because everybody's already corrupt with the Marvel MCU formula, and movies are not just about that. Zack Snyder and WB gave us, while it was going on, the dark and serious tone of that universe, and that's what we are fighting for. I don't want to see a happy Batman fighting and kicking ass, and a happy Superman go ahead and, like All Might, he's smiling, I'm beating you, but no, it doesn't work like that. These are serious characters. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to see jokes and clown, like acrobats, and it's just stupidity. I don't want to see what James Gunn is offering us. We want the Snyderverse. That's why we're fighting for it. Now, when people, a lot of people tend to label us and say, oh, you guys are toxic, you guys threatening this and that. Let me stop you there. Every fandom is with toxic fans. And not only fans, fake fans. Because I can pretend to go ahead and be like, hey, look, I'm a Star Wars fan, and let me go over there and trash them. Hey, look, I'm a Jurassic World fan, let me go over there and trash them. Anybody can do that. So simple-minded people always got to label everybody else, because they don't like to see and think bigger than the box that they're in. So when you say, oh, all you Snyder fans are all toxic, no. There's some that are toxic, but those are also fake fans. Another thing about fake is these fake YouTubers that are on their channel, that they grew their channel. They grew everything off of the Snyderverse, right? Until we got it. And now that James Gunn announced that, they're doing a reboot, whatever, and they're saying, hey, look, we need to move on. It's over. It's dead. All those fake channels are just bandwaggers. They just like to ride the bandwagon and like to go with whatever's trending. And a lot of y'all saying, oh, your channel's not growing, and you barely get views and blah, blah. You know what? Keep track of it, because the views are slowly starting to go up. And I appreciate everybody that's watching, everybody's listening, everybody's dropping comments. Even if it's bad comments, I really appreciate that. You know why? Because it shows the type of people that you are. There's one person that was on my comments, I even leave it there so you can see. They go and threaten and say a bunch of things about me. All I do is just smile about it. And I go, wow. And then they call me toxic. They call us, the Snyder fans, toxic. It doesn't work like that. You're the toxic one. Just accept reality. But that's right. You have acid that runs through your veins. So that's how toxic you are. You can't even face it. But we're going to keep on fighting for restore the Snyderverse. We're going to keep on fighting for release the Ayer cut because they have the cut. We have to pressure WB to release it. Sell the rights. Sell the rights to Netflix. There. But you know what? Oh, that's right. You guys are too afraid in the gunverse, right? Because you're too afraid that WB's going to go up against their own gunverse versus the Snyderverse. And we know where the true power lies at. We're not the minority. Joke's on you. We're the majority. The Snyderverse keeps going and it keeps growing stronger. But you fake ones can't accept it. That's the reality. As always, drop your comments. Make sure to hit the subscribe. I really appreciate everybody's been showing the support, the love, all that stuff. And everybody's been talking down on me and straight up doubting me. Go ahead, keep doing it, because all you're doing is just fueling me and you're motivating me. So I really thank you for that. And as always, till next time.